Right?
A podcast every 3 months.
God, what a chore.
What a chore.
I just gotta go do this podcast. I got this boss. He won't let me sit.
We gotta, I can't even see my family. I'm doing this podcast.
Perhaps periodically, at best, he hits me up for a podcast.
Yeah.
Quarterly. Maybe.
Give me an hour of your time once a month.
Sheesh.
And I said no. How about every 3 months? And here I am dreading that decision. Should have asked for 6. What's up, everybody? My name is Dwight, and welcome back to the Team Mongoose podcast for episode 172. We got the core group here.
Yeah,
core group. We got Alex, Ryan, Terry. Yeah, we're all working on our core. That's a strong core, dude. We out on Muscle Beach. Working on our core. You know, Alex over there drinking at Muscle Beach. Ryan, what are you doing? What are you doing at Muscle Beach?
I'm just hanging out, just here for the podcast.
You leaning,
not playing an in-depth game of Civ. You know?
Leaning in his Speedo.
We all leaning in Speedos. Terry, what are you doing at Muscle Beach?
Creeping.
That's what Terry bringing his binoculars to Muscle Beach.
I'm not even doing anything. I'm just watching.
Terry,
bench looking around like, yeah.
What's up?
All right. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Terry's
over there.
He's 8 feet from people with binoculars, just like audibly saying,
"Yeah,
yeah." Like they can hear him. They're close enough.
One more. You got it.
That's it. I'm here for you.
Sitting directly in front of a dude benching. Like bench press on the bench press. Oh yeah, that's
breathing all over everything.
6. 7. There it is.
Oh fuck!
I'm here for you. Gross. Why the cough, Terry?
Coughs are very triggering now.
They are.
Coughing silence the room.
Dude, it's a weapon. Coughing is a weapon now, man.
I was at the grocery store shopping one Friday, and I was like, I hadn't talked to anybody, and Sarah called me, and I was just like, and everyone looks at me, and I'm just like,
everything stops, right?
Yeah,
it's like, whoa, who did it?
Everybody looks at you.
I'm wearing the mask. Be cool.
The world is very different since the last time we did this.
It's a little different. The last one we did was like the beginning.
Right.
Yeah, the beginning of all this. And Ryan kept us trying to get us to not talk about it the whole time.
I think we should do the same thing here because I hate it.
Fair.
I hate it so much. I can't listen to anything I enjoy listening to anymore because all they want to do is talk about it.
Fair.
Right. It fucking sucks. How about that?
I want to go to the movies more than I want to do it.
This whole thing sucks. Which is, I know we shouldn't talk about it, but part of me,
rip the Band-Aid off.
Part of me just wants to say is like, what are you guys doing to stay sane? Because like,
hyperventilating.
What is
stressing the fuck out?
All right.
There's a quote from The Next Generation. Number one's on trial, and he screams, "I'm surrounded by insanity, but I'm not insane. That's how I feel." All the time. I'm not the one.
Fair.
It's not
everyone else.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's the kids. No, I haven't lost it. It's the kids. Not out of touch.
It's them who is.
Which is weird, right? Because you'd usually expect like the older generation to be like the one that's kind of like hypersensitive to things, and the younger generation is like, whatever, it'll bounce off me, all that sort of stuff, right? You got a little bit of that, but I cannot tell you the percentage, but I'm assuming it's high. I see old people with no mask on constantly. Mm-hmm. It's so rare for me to see an old person with a mask on when I'm out like getting groceries and stuff.
Yep.
I went to IKEA last Friday. I saw 6 pairs of elderly couples. Not a single one of them was wearing a mask before they got into the store.
6 is a pretty high number, and they were all Latin, right? I mean,
did I tell you?
I'm just saying.
Did I tell you? So when this all was starting back in March, we were on a plane back from Mexico, and I got sat next to this elderly couple, and like, so we sit down, and immediately they start coughing into their hands and shit like that.
Oh.
And this was before, masks were mandatory or whatever, but it was still like we were very aware that shit was going around. So she's coughing in her hands, her husband's coughing in her hands, and then she pulls out.
Wait, hold on.
They're coughing into each other's hands.
Give me your hands, honey.
And then the
Nobody's
thing that I did was
technically-
grabbed my hand and they started coughing into my
Technically,
hand.
they were because neither of them were really covering their mouths.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So we're sat there, and she pulls out these Clorox wipes and starts wiping down the table, the little flap down table in front.
Oh.
She has the nerve to turn to me and go, "Do you want one of these so you can clean up and wipe down your thing?" I was like, "No, no, thank you. I do not intend to use the table in the first place. Get the fuck away from me."
Whoa. Dang.
And so I spent that whole flight like leaning into the hall or into the aisle,
Oh,
So
where
like-
were you, man?
getting away from that shit.
Dude, that's fucking plane
if that-
etiquette
I was
is
gonna
so
say, even if there
bad.
wasn't anything, I would still just be like,
Yeah, it was uncomfortable either way, but this was like the start of the paranoia, so it was especially tense.
Sarah got upset. We were on our way to her parents. This is when she was pregnant with Avery. And we got sat next to the lady, and she just like coughed into her scarf the whole time and then proceeded to like fall asleep and lean on Sarah. And I was just like, sorry.
I thought this was gonna end differently.
I was just like,
I was just like, that sucks.
Ryan just looking at his
I
wife,
was
just like, damn, that sucks.
I am too fat to sit in the middle seat. Sorry, wife. If I could do something, I would. But everybody else would just be horribly uncomfortable.
I had a similar plane issue too, Terry, that was in the same vein. I got sat in the middle row with a dude that did not let me have any elbow room, which, by the way,
Right.
it is courtesy for the middle person to get their share of those armrests, because they got nothing. They have nothing. You got to give them an
Unspoken rule.
armrest. All right, you get one armrest and the wall or the aisle that you can like spill out into, but the middle person,
Somebody's got to give it up.
you got
I
to
would say
give them
especially
some.
the aisle person. Like, maybe the windows get tight sometimes.
They do
You're just
sometimes, but
squeezed,
you still got the wall to lean against to fall asleep to. All right,
Yeah,
but
I think
so I was in the middle, and there was this dude
Torture.
that was
right, just being in the middle. Oof.
yeah, right.
I hate this story already.
And that's the end of my story. I was in the middle
Yeah,
seat.
right.
It fucking sucked, dude. I hated it.
horrible. Never fly that airline again.
I only fly on planes that have 2 rows. If it has a middle, I'm out.
Even if I'm seated there, I'm gone. Never. Did you know this thing only had? Sorry, go on.
You don't know until you actually get on the plane.
Right?
I know.
Like, you didn't look at a map.
Yeah, like walk on the plane, you see it has 3 rows or whatever, and you go, ugh. You turn around.
I only fly on airlines that have 2 rows, but I also don't like to do.
Or you
research.
point into like the cockpit and you're like, is that seat taken? Like, I see there's only,
what's going on up there?
there's 2
I
up
think you guys have
here.
that 3rd seat in the back there. Can I have that?
Yeah,
that
I'll take that
door.
one.
Like, I'll stand if that's fine. Like,
How hard do you think I'd have to hold on to the wing?
So the dude to my left fell asleep, right? Fine, whatever. But he fell asleep with his mouth open, agaped towards my direction. I'm sitting there
getting all
feeling
that
his.
breath.
I'm feeling it like the warm breeze of Cancun rushing over and just
No.
blasting me.
Ceviche today?
Oh, God. And fucking, I'm sitting there like, just, I can't do anything. I can't wake this dude up and be like, dude, like, come on, like, you're just breathing on me right now. But I was sitting there thinking, I'm gonna get sick. Like, this is it. I'm getting sick. Like, there's no way around this.
Oh, we've all had that "this is it" moment, I'm sure, by now.
Yeah, and it's like you sit there and you're just helpless. You're just like, I don't want to wake him up. The dude is sleeping. This is going to be the best way for him to I'll take this L on this one. All right, and then sure enough, fucking a day later, I was gone. I was shitting
Where'd you
out
go?
of my face and puking out of my butt, dude. It's just.
So you went to the bathroom.
I went to the bathroom. A day later, I went to the bathroom. End of story.
Gross, man.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty standard plane experience, honestly. How was Mexico? Terry. That was your second time going there, wasn't it?
Like 3 months ago. I mean, I really want to go back. It was
Damn.
amazing. It's usually amazing.
Damn.
I'm sure it's amazing right now, even all things considered.
What's
Yeah.
good? What's popping in Mexico? Is it just like fucking
It's
cheap?
just like super. It's cheap. Well, it's like I know it's my idea of cheap is very different now. Living in San Francisco, like
Oh,
going back
dude.
home, everything is cheap to me. So going to Mexico is like I'm living like a king. That's basically it. You
Yeah.
live like a king down there, and
That's
it's
pretty sweet.
warm and sunny.
Okay.
It's just all those things. I don't know.
All right.
I do love Mexico.
Gotta try to get like a working abroad thing going on with Humble or something. Be like,
Well,
yo.
that's another thing is like now there's discussions of just not even having an office anymore because everything is
Everybody-
going great. Like we're still profitable
Mhm.
considering all these other businesses in our
Yeah.
So why
portfolio
the
or
fuck do
whatever
we
is
have an
flailing.
office?
Like, yeah, it's like we're still making money and none of us are at the office. We pay like $1 million a month to have. So why don't we just not do that?
Be making more money.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be making any more money. Let's make that clear. This was not my decision.
Yes. Let's roll
This
back real
is
quick.
the decision of the people at the top who will be banking that money.
Yes, and hopefully we'll come to you, which is usually how it works.
Is it?
I mean, it keeps your company alive, right?
You work for a
Like,
good company. It's always happened to me. Even Wells Fargo paid down.
All right. You
I
have more
don't know.
faith in this capitalist society than I do currently.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, I've made a lot of money over my being in the last 12 years, you guys. Buying home, a house, so forth. so
Yeah.
on.
I'd say, Terry, you tell
Just trading
them
the market.
keep the office. You move into the office. You tell them you
I'll
keep
take
this shit
space.
stock.
Turn it into like a loft space? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You want it?
You,
You know what?
tell
I'll
'em,
even do you the solid. I'll pay for a half
Get-
percent.
you get rid of that fucking little game room that you guys have there, right? That becomes your new bedroom. You just throw a bed in there. Who gives a
No,
shit?
no. Well, I don't want that. I would
Okay.
want the whole floor, right?
you-
This is
For the bedroom? I'm saying
go
like,
big or go
The
home.
whole floor, though.
Nah, the whole apartment is the whole floor.
okay.
Look up,
Well,
Super
I'm
King.
just saying like you
Super
have
king-size
rooms.
beds.
You got like a house going
king.
on. You got
Is that two kings?
It's not. It's actually one piece, but it's like two kings.
Well, I mean, it would be the size of two
I think
kings
so.
put
Yeah.
together.
I don't know, but it's huge.
Which one?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I want that. I want a bed that I have
You
to
look it up.
Uber to get to the other side of.
Right?
You gotta Uber. Hey, I need to go to the other side of my bed. Like I can't get into your building with my car, sir. Make it happen.
Yeah, there's like a woman laying on this one. She's
Come
not
come
even
up with a
taking
Vespa or something and drive my ass over there.
it. Where are you heading, sir? Oh, just the other side of the bed.
It's colder over there. No, let's do that. I'll
Yeah,
take
all
the
right.
whole office.
All right, my people contact your people.
Yeah, you guys are the one to take care of that, right?
Yeah, no, I'm a realtor on the side now, and
Making moves.
yeah.
Damn. NVIDIA and a realtor, huh?
Well, video games slow business.
Yeah, of course.
But the housing market really booming right now.
Dude, it's popping. People losing their jobs left and right. The houses, there's tons of houses up.
Oh God. I have to laugh to keep crying.
If I keep laughing, I can't cry.
Well, you can, start laughing so hard you cry.
That's
Doesn't
true.
ruin your health.
Terry, have you tried that?
I am trying to balance the amount of laughing I am doing, so I'm not laughing crying, but I'm not crying. How's that?
Let's see if we can fix that. All right.
All right.
Okay.
So the pressing question here:
Mhm.
How many games have you guys beaten in this quarantine?
Ooh, I have a great. I've been working on one.
The entire time?
Pretty much. Actually, I wasn't really playing anything like the first 2 months. I was just I was working. COVID hit and then my work doubled. I've been working insane amounts of time, hours and shit like that, way over my amount that I'm supposed to every week.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not getting in trouble for it. They're just yeah,
I mean, are
sorry,
you
bud.
getting paid for
Oh
it.
fuck
though,
yeah!
right?
No, I'm getting paid. Your
Okay.
boy getting paid. Don't worry. Your boy's
Okay.
still getting paid. Even getting overtime.
There you
Um,
go. We like
Nvidia's
to
Nvidia's doing really good, and they're like, there's so many things right now that Nvidia is doing like good on their employees and stuff like that. That I'm not worried about this. Like work hasn't changed for me at all. Like I'm not worried about like losing my job or nothing like that, which is great because just got married and I got a house.
Right.
And I would really love to not lose my job.
yeah. So I want to keep working.
Yeah,
But-
it's very much, if you're working right now, you're making sure that you are very visible and very useful.
Yeah. You doing the same, Alex? I saw you bitching about your job.
Why am I
In
not?
fact,
Why
the
am I-
first thing you said to me when you came in here, when it was just me, Alex pops in and he goes, dude, I'm so drunk right now. And I'm like, really? And he goes, nah, but I'm drinking. And I'm like, that's like, that's great. And he goes, yeah.
Nah,
'cause
just playing it up.
he said, without
I
me,
will be.
without me
True
prompting,
story.
without me, yeah, no, it's all true. Without me prompting right after, he goes, yeah, because I deserve it. I'm like, you're right, dude. You're right,
Right.
boy.
Go get 'em,
You
baby.
you go get him. It's like, why you say that? He goes, I've been working. It's like Alex came into my house, fucking sat down with like a bottle of Jack Daniels and like a cup he takes out, like a plastic cup he takes out of my cupboard,
Another
sits
day at
down.
the salt mines, am I right?
He's already got his glass poured. He's like, you got anything to drink?
You want
Comes
to top
into
me
my-
off?
Like, sits down, crosses his legs, leans back, and just does like the hand thing, holding the glass. He goes, "Boy, this week, let me tell you, I deserve this."
Girl.
Like I'm doing my tie and shit.
It's nice talking to you guys. It's been a while. It's been a minute since we've all talked.
I
I'm
needed
fucking-
to laugh.
For the audience's context, we all haven't been in the same room together probably since the last
Ever?
podcast. Ever?
Technically,
I haven't been to the same room
like
with the wife
physically.
in days, dozens of days, maybe even like 6 days since I've seen Dwight. No, maybe
Yeah.
like what, 10?
Yeah, we had you and Sarah over for dinner.
So I don't qualify. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Did you wear masks?
Yes, I ate my food by osmosis.
Did you get
I
that
just kept
weird,
pushing it.
gross, like
Pushing it.
eating mask that someone made
Oh.
however many weeks ago?
What? I haven't
It's
seen
like
that.
a mask with like a hole in it, and it's like hooked up to this like, I don't know, device or pump or whatever. So you pump the pump, and then the hole opens up like a little,
Oh,
like a
God.
little baby bird like beak thing. Like,
No.
and it's just your lips on the other side, and it looks so uncomfortable.
Oh
and
no.
so very disturbing.
That's I don't want anything to do with that.
I will find it for you.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a video.
Yeah.
Just wait until I get this
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
Yeah,
Really
you
not
got
my birthday.
Gross. Did you ever
Yeah,
see
it
that
is.
Disney movie Starboy? I think is what it's called.
I know the song.
Disney.
I don't know, but I'm posting it in panty control.
Oh, porque?
I don't-
No,
Oh, that's gross.
is that the actor from Law and Order?
Dun, dun.
Much younger version.
Right. Well, I mean, not really. Look at that hair; it's so wispy.
Ugh.
Yeah, but it's got its color. Old
Yeah,
Jack
true.
Neverett, he was always the salt and pepper.
Just for men.
Yeah.
Why does it need a pump?
What?
Why does it need a pump?
I don't. It's like a. I don't know what you would call that. It's some kind of switch where you squeeze it and it releases the tension, so the mouth part opens.
Becomes your jaw.
Sorry.
Yes, the mask gets grafted onto your face as part of your jaw.
Life is anime.
That because you're
Star
and you're like,
Kid.
He looks like a Bond villain. Like, this is terrible.
Sorry.
Hello, James Bond.
I have to eat with a mask.
This
Stop.
I was still looking up that Disney movie. It was called Star Kid. Do you guys remember this movie? I posted a picture in the admin chat.
Stop.
Listen, I was posting
No, what
that
is
one.
this? Is this
You guys-
an adult film? Like, what is this?
Awful
Dwight?
movie. Awful
It
movie.
looks awful.
So-
That one picture is enough to this.
Oh yeah, no,
Terry,
yeah.
you
that
remember
shit
this,
gave me
right?
Nightmares.
Yeah, it's awful.
It gave me nightmares.
Do you
Oh,
remember,
good.
Terry, the worst scene in that movie? Do you remember when the fucking robot processes all the food and makes him a pellet or whatever to
Yes.
eat? When you were
Yes.
telling me about the mask that like you pump a thing and it opens a mouth, that's what I was thinking in my head, and I was like, I want nothing to do with this.
Yeah, this movie was very upsetting.
It was a
It looks
fever
upsetting.
dream,
Like,
dude.
why is he pointing her hips at her less? Like, who stands like that?
Look at his face on the cover there. He looks nervous.
Hey, if you're listening to this, you should watch Star Kid.
I bet you couldn't even find a digital copy.
Maybe not.
You don't need
Well,
to
no, I
anymore.
think it's
You
on
just
Disney Plus. I think it's on Disney Plus.
Is that on Disney Plus?
I'm
Let's go
pretty
look.
sure.
Yeah,
You don't even need to do that shit anymore. You could do what is that trick? You just type in a movie name and you add Google Drive or whatever, and it's just always the first thing that pops up is like
No way.
the movie.
I
Uploaded
don't
to
think that
Google
really
Drive.
works.
It works. I've done it a couple times. Like
I've done it once and it gave me like a Spanish copy of the movie, and I was like, no.
You speak Spanish.
You're-
You speak Spanish.
I want to watch the movie in fucking Spanish.
I watch animes in Japanese, but not gonna watch
Your-
a movie in Spanish.
your mileage will vary, but you found the movie correct.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. So
Dude, I hate movies in other languages, but especially other languages that I can understand.
Wait, I don't think this was a Disney movie.
Yeah, because it's not on Disney
No.
Plus.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
it's definitely not a Disney movie. It did not
yeah.
have that polish.
Whoever produced what's that movie with Shaquille O'Neal? Shazam? Like, they produced this. Like, it's the same people.
It's on Amazon Prime Video.
For
Yeah,
free.
there you go.
Yeah.
All right, movie night, guys. After the podcast.
Listen, I'm down.
Oh,
Listen, I'm
Go there.
You want
The-
nightmares?
The
Nightmares.
writer of this movie went on
no, you got
to
Reddit.
write
Avengers
24
Endgame?
24 the series, the TV series 24,
Jesus.
Dexter, something called Dr. Giggles, which I am not clicking on. American Horror Story.
Wow.
So you're telling us this movie gave that guy nightmares too?
Yeah, maybe. Like he went on to make some like creepy stuff. Like, I guess 24 is not that creepy, but like
I mean, it can be.
I've never seen it. Star Trek Enterprise, apparently. He was an executive producer on that show.
So I haven't seen that one.
Weird.
That is weird.
The Exorcist, the TV series. He wrote one episode. There was a TV series?
And they exorcised it from the network.
I don't know. But do you guys want to hear the synopsis of this movie for Alex and Ryan who have not seen it?
yeah.
All right. It's Spencer Griffith's life changes when a meteor falls into a local junkyard, and he finds a cyber suit, an exoskeleton with AI from another galaxy. When Spencer puts on the cyber suit, he becomes a different kind of person. I don't know what the kind of different kind of person means, but
It means not a person at all.
he does kind of become a
Whatever
dick.
that is, not a person.
He becomes a
symbiote.
dick.
He becomes a dick.
Yeah.
He found a penis in this meteor.
Go watch Star Kid.
Oh my God, Danny
God.
Masterson's in this movie. Ooh, there you go. There's your correlation with current times.
Oh. This is what you want to watch.
Oh,
He was much.
Oh,
him.
Yeah, him.
yeah. Him, Terry.
Woof. Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, Danny Masterson.
So it gave him nightmares too.
He's been in the news.
This movie ruined a lot of lives.
that's what's coming around to, doesn't it?
I will not be watching this movie with you.
Almost ruined mine.
Tell us.
You're Danny Masterson. You were in Star Kid and all the rapes.
You were in those too.
Don't be pumped about it.
Just like a dark look comes across your face. Like,
Mm-mm.
Also,
Anyway, this Google Drive trick isn't working, Terry.
Anyway, I still
Alex pissed right now. He's like, dude, I've been trying to.
I was looking for
you
it.
looking for Star Kid right now?
Listen. You were
Yo,
talking
we could
about
do
watching
watch
it,
parties
so-
on Amazon now, dude. Like, since I'm a partner, we could host. Oh, we should host a fucking watch party on Twitch with Team Mongoose.
Okay.
We gotta find someone on Amazon that I can watch, and then
Star
we
Kid.
watch. If I can, I think
think
it
we
might
should do a
be
call.
Amazon Prime
Like,
stuff.
what's the criteria? Do you have to rent it? Do you have to like? Is
I
it
don't
free?
know. It seemed like it was everything, but
Star Kid,
that can't
unfortunately,
be.
you gotta rent.
Like, because if you could watch like anything, like Twitch would be popping with like people just like watching new movies and shit.
Hell yeah.
I think it has to be like
Alex,
Prime, like free Prime or something like that. I don't know. I'll look up the.
free Prime. All right, we'll do it. Let me know.
Yeah,
They have the core.
yeah, they do. The hit 2006 movie, The Core.
2003.
Sorry, sorry.
Sorry,
Spencer
Eric.
would be very mad at me right now.
Yes, he would.
Or at least we got to the core of the issue. Thanks for the pity snort.
It's the least I could do, Ryan. Because it was really bad.
I think you could have done less.
Anyway,
Yeah, I never got an answer to my fucking question.
Which
what
question?
was your question that we clearly
What did
didn't?
you beat during the quarantine?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I have beaten Civilization many times. I'm working on it another time right now.
I beat Animal Crossing.
You can't really beat Warzone, but I have been beating down on my.
I've been beating it.
Warzone,
All right, I respect it.
What else have we played? Yeah, no. I hosted I was a commentator in an esports Smash League. That was fun.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was a blast.
damn.
I don't think
Yeah,
I
we
played
hosted.
Warzone.
We're about to
since
start
that
another
last
season
time
in
I
like a couple
played it
weeks.
with Terry.
None of those are video games, Ryan. You're just talking about you watch people play a game.
What did you beat, Ryan?
I
did you
was
see the
only
credits
one of
roll
those was
for?
only one of those, Dwight.
And then you started talking about another one, Ryan, under your breath.
No, I
I heard
didn't.
you. Yes, you
I
said you're
said
going to
we
be
were
hosting
receiving
another
every
one soon.
Thank you. Yes, I did. I didn't deny that. That's it. I beat more games than you, Mister. I don't even play video games anymore.
You're damn right.
Oh, and I've beaten the VR Walking Dead game.
Oh, you ended up beating it.
No, I mean I got to the last level. I qualified that as a win.
Okay, you caught me.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I guess I
You really
did.
pressed him on that one.
As a matter of fact, as a matter of fact, I had to delete it completely off my computer. And start over. So, something happened and it glitched out and I couldn't start my game again.
You've seen through my ruse.
I forgot about that.
Sherlock Holmes.
But ruined forever. Yeah, that's it for me. Anybody else?
I started because of the Valhalla Assassin's Creed Valhalla trailer. I was just like,
I know you were playing this.
yeah, I was like, okay, that's it. I have to beat Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So because I picked up the DLC and stuff and I wanted to play that. And so instead of picking up on my save, I started a new one because I'm playing it in the living room. And I'm having Leanne basically make all of the decisions of our character. So like I'm playing the game, but she's like, you know, making all the decisions and stuff like that. And it's been a fucking blast. I just saved a game today and I'm at 70 hours on this save. And it's getting real close to the end, and I'm getting stoked because it's like a bunch of games, the stuff I haven't seen yet, so I'm experiencing it for the first time. And man, that game is so good. It is such a good game. Terry, have you played it? Because you were a big Assassin's Creed boy. Like, did you fall off? Did you play Odyssey?
I fell off of Assassin's Creed after.
That's a good one to bring you back.
Bro, you have to play Odyssey.
No, after Black Flag.
I was gonna say best one since Black. It's the only one that's good since Black Flag, in my opinion.
Yeah, I've always heard good things about Odyssey.
What was the one before Odyssey? The one the Egypt one.
Origins.
Origins was good.
Right.
Origins was good because it started. Let me finish it. It brought the game back, and they brought in a lot of really nice features, but it wasn't super good. It was they did a lot of really cool things, and then they did whatever stuff. But then they took all the good stuff, and then they brought that into Odyssey, and then they just went nuts with the story. They brought in Greek mythology and all this other stuff. It's so good, Terry. Like, it's on sale for like $20 right now.
Some crazy cool features.
I'm telling you, with the base game, you'll get 80 hours out of the game easy.
I don't want to hear anymore about an 80-hour game.
Just
I appreciate that.
dude. I mean,
I just beat Dragon Quest 11, which is like 70 hours of pain.
It was like 90.
but this is a completely
It
different
wasn't
game.
bad, but at a certain point, I was like, I need this to be over.
That was how I felt about 7.
That's where I just stopped doing the side shit. And I was like, let's just end this because I can't do this anymore. I don't have it in me anymore. Is that what you want to hear?
Yes.
That I'm washed?
Yep. I'm telling you, dude. Like, you have it in you, man. It's so good. It's so good.
Because the big part of why I fell off Assassin's Creed is more of the story thing of like they had this nice little thread going of like Templar conspiracy, modern world history, all that stuff happening at once, and then as I understand it, they just kind of dropped a lot of that stuff, and now they're just doing whatever the fuck they want.
Yep.
Now there's a Viking one coming out.
That is based. I mean, I feel that part of the. I think they really lost something with the.
It's like after three, they should have like really. I think that's part of it too. Is like the ending of 3 didn't feel like, or what I wanted it to be was like an end to this saga.
Mm-hmm.
And you're waiting for a big battle or something against.
Right. Let's end this. Let's close the book on this chapter. Then you can go do whatever the fuck you want.
Completely.
Yeah. But they were like, nope, we're just going to keep shit going and just make it up as we go along.
Ryan, are you far away from your mic? Who are you talking to?
I did
lean
back.
Okay. It sounded like you're talking to somebody else, but you're like trying to get in on this conversation at the same time. Like, Terry, you're right though. Like, I'll take some spaghetti or something. But no, Terry, you're right. Like the 3, they should have ended up.
I agree, Terry.
Yeah. all my true Assassin's Creed fans feel me on that one.
Yeah.
Should have cut it off. Should have stopped.
No, they not even stopped. Yeah. They should have just had like a conclusion.
Right.
Like, and then moved on to the next thing.
Wrap it up. Yeah.
Right.
The next threat. They could have solved the whole problem with those magical things they were collecting, and they really just didn't do anything with them.
Right.
That's what I was wondering.
You saved the world. So now it's over.
You didn't actually save the world, but we're just going to move on. And now this company just does whatever it wants. Nobody seems to care. They make movies.
You chose a path for the world that was slightly better than the other path you could have chosen.
Yeah, and now instead of enslaving people, they make VR movies.
So congratulations, asshole.
Now you get to play VR movies. Oh, and people still, for some reason, try to kill you for playing movies.
Yeah.
But the game is great.
I believe it.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We'll see.
They did, from what I can tell so far, that in the game, I'm, like I said, 70 hours on this save. I only bounced back to the real world twice, and it was for like 5 or 10 minutes at a time.
Right, because there ain't shit to do there anymore, right?
Yeah, I don't know if they were taking people's complaints beforehand about like we're going out of the or coming out of the Animus too much. For like a lame story.
That was a complaint for some people because that's the part I thought was fucking cool.
Because you used to go out and you'd go like climb on the outside of the buildings and use all the stuff you learned. Like they were telling you that you were learning these things and your body would remember them.
Yeah.
And then in like 3 and maybe it was Black Flag. All of a sudden you're like in an office building and you work.
Yeah, you're in first person. You just work there. You're walking around everywhere using a key card. And
it's just like, this is dumb. I don't want to. Just get me back in the machine so I can go shoot people.
Like, I don't need to know what's happening.
Get out the machine and use the bathroom. Piss yourself all over the.
You don't need to do that.
A catheter forming. Good to go.
Yeah. The autocath.
The AutoCAD.
In
And
my
you
arm,
gotta sit in this goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calf me up.
I would say go into it not really expecting, the Assassin's Creed like, background storyline or whatever, but just it being a good
I'm
game.
sure it's fair to assume nothing I know about Assassin's Creed applies anymore. And just call it a day.
Hard to tell because there's not a whole lot going on in the background, but there is a couple of things that happen that shocked me that I would love to talk about, but I don't, because if you are going to play, I want it to shock you too. Ryan, maybe I'll talk to you about it separately.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Throw it on the list.
Yep. And like I said, it's cheap right now, so
Yeah.
You know, I now pick it up.
Yeah.
I got too many games to
I'm
play.
gonna throw it on the list.
Yeah, Alex, what are you doing?
I like Terry beat Dragon
You beat
Quest.
Dragon Quest, yeah.
Yeah, so we're in the same boat there. And I'm starting Trials of Mana pretty soon.
Fun.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's I found it was a nice little comfort food game.
And that's what I want.
Yeah.
That's
That's
exactly
how I felt about
Because
the
I
Zelda remake.
deserve
It's
it.
not gonna throw anything new at you. It's pretty simple.
And it's a
Good time.
remake of one of my favorite games, so
Yeah. Good
That's
time.
always fun.
They did a good job on it. It's like a solid, 3D interpretation.
can't wait to play it. Also got the new Persona, but I think I got that just to like have the Steelbox.
Just to
have
say
the
that you
original.
have it.
Yeah, I have both
Feel
of
it.
them.
It was just one of those games. There are certain like series that are just like, I'm never gonna play this, but I like looking at it. I like telling people
it's
that I have it.
pretty. The Steelbox is pretty.
Yeah.
It's like
This
the
box,
original
I'm
one is like silver, the other one's gold.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's-
That's a good deal.
yeah,
I
maybe
get
I'll
it.
around
I'm still waiting for that Switch port. Then maybe
the
I'll
one that's never gonna happen.
listen. I'd be
I'm
okay with that. I bought it on PlayStation 4 like years ago.
Never played it.
I played it. I got through the first dungeon, and then it was back to the daily bullshit. And I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You can do whatever you want. That's
I
it.
know, and it's like we've talked about this before. Persona like puts me in this awkward situation where it's like I don't want to have to look at a guide to do like an optimized run or whatever, but I feel like I have to look at a guide because it's going to drive me crazy trying to figure out for myself what I want to do or what I can do. It's just too much shit. Every day is like you go to school and now it's after school, so you have to go study or go talk to a certain NPC who only appears on Tuesdays when it's rainy and the sun is like halfway down in the sky. And
It's almost like real life.
Yeah,
You have
it's
to go
like,
home
that's-
after school and study.
and go talk to strangers
Everything I've
at
ever
the
wanted in a
subway
video.
and make friends with the chick that runs the pharmacy for some reason because you want to have a really good bond with her because when your bond is at level 10 she'll give you free drugs which you need to use on January 27th and you use it on that day to get this character to like you and it's too much shit. I can't. It's too much.
Literally didn't have any of that stress, and the game was amazing.
I have that stress. I know that there are
Wrong with
so many
you.
paths I can take. I know that there is like a tried and true optimized way to do it, and I can't come to terms with either of those things in my brain. Those aspects of my personality that want to do the perfectionist run, but also don't give a shit, but also don't care to learn like what I can do. I just want to go back to the dungeon and kill things. That feels safe. That feels familiar. That's my comfort zone.
I wish I could have had you watch me play Outer Worlds because you would have just been pulling your hair out
I beat Outer Worlds.
Me
Outer
too.
Worlds.
in 6 hours.
Yeah, it was a short ass game.
I shot everybody in the face and liberated the prison.
I stabbed everybody in the
Liberated
face.
prison.
Yeah, it's the fastest
did.
way. Yeah, I just walked in and shot everybody and walked out with the prisoner, and then I shot him.
Yeah,
Everyone
that
died.
game.
I wiped out colonies. I didn't get to go to colonies because there was no quest to take me there.
That game was cool, but it was very much like it doesn't really matter what you do like, at the end of the day. Your choices don't really make that much of a difference.
Yeah, I didn't go play it again, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, that was fun.
Seems expensive for a 6-hour game.
It was.
Yeah, it was real short.
It was free, so
Yeah.
I played it on
On Game Pass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
too.
yeah, Game Pass.
Yeah, that's why I played. That's
So
why I
it
just
was
played
$1.
No Man's Sky. Yeah. Yeah, I just played No Man's Sky in VR, and it was boring as hell. Like 2 hours, and I was like, all right, well, my head hurts. And one of my kids is screaming, so I'm done.
Yeah, we've been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves with the boys.
I saw that.
Game Pass is $1.
I feel like I tried to play that game, but I made the
Mhm.
mistake playing by myself long after everybody else had already started. So I was
It
lost.
doesn't matter because it's one of those where everybody's on the same like
It's all cosmetic upgrades.
yeah.
Right.
So like
That's why I
yeah,
stopped
no
playing.
different from what I have. Except
Yeah,
when it looks
that doesn't feel good either. I
Well,
don't
at
like
least
the sound
I
of
started when
that.
it was brand new, and so it was like, because I had Game Pass and it was day one. And
Yeah,
I was like, well, this sucks. I got all 5 things.
yeah.
And then I didn't
Well,
play it again.
I did some sailing.
And then I feel you. I got back on one night and they had everything, and I was just like, my ship
Yeah.
looks stupid.
It's like I don't want to play. They're gonna make fun of me.
I'm gonna go play Black Flag. My ship looks cool. There, I got red. sails.
Make fun of my dinghy.
Kill. I will.
Yeah, show them.
I was in the top 500 players of Black
Yeah.
Flag. I'll have you know.
I got the ship with cannons on it.
So I played with us a little bit. He got stressed the fuck out.
Yeah.
Ah, pirates! You're
Yeah,
the
dude,
pirate
it was
boy.
just a really stressful like first time playing.
I saw you guys try to park your boat at an island.
What do you mean try? We
You tried.
We did. All right.
Stop, technically.
Yeah, which is park.
Tell him, buddy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and
Um,
then some old lady threw up on you or something.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that was Lewis.
Mm.
Yeah, that was awful. I got thrown up on a couple of times. That not a great experience. I also
forgot
died to
about that
lightning
feature.
3 times. Like I was just on the boat, like trying to do boat stuff. Alex over there
Struck
captaining
by
around.
lightning 3 times.
I got
Yeah,
struck and
that's-
killed by lightning 3 times
Damn.
within like
So
20 minutes.
unfortunate. Yeah.
Do not play with Dwight.
Yeah.
It's pretty unfortunate.
And then we kept getting harassed by fucking ghost ships or pirate ghost skeleton ships.
Skeletons.
Yeah.
There are ghost ships now.
They are yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
All right, so did a little research on the stream thing or watch party thing on Twitch. It looks like I can just like look up anything on Twitch. Like I looked up the movie Knives Out, and apparently I can start a watch party for that.
I actually haven't seen that yet, but I heard it was really good.
So good. I've seen it multiple times already, and I'm trying to get my hands on the Blu-ray. It's tough to get a hold of, I guess, but it is a really good movie, and that would be totally a movie I'd be down to do a watch party with. But then I find out you can't have guests because you have to mute your desktop audio because that'll get recorded through the VOD or whatever. And like the way that the watch parties works is that it's integrated. So you start it on the dashboard, you hit start watch party, and then it pulls the video from Amazon, and it just pulls your webcam, and then it'll automatically overlay it onto the video.
So how do you hear it?
You watch it in your browser. It'll pull from that, and
Well, I don't understand. Could you just like capture your screen then in that case?
no, because you'll get copyright
it'll
hit and
stop
all
you.
that stuff. Yeah,
But when you do it from Amazon, it's fine.
because it's throwing like you're just streaming your webcam, but you told Twitch through like the dashboard on the website that you're starting a watch party, so it pulls the video file and your video and your webcam and puts it on the same stream for people. And then you have to log in with your Amazon, and you have to have Amazon Prime. So when you come to my watch party, you have to log in with your Amazon Prime, authorize it, and then you can watch with me, only me. So I can't be on Discord talking to people because I have to have my desktop audio muted.
Man, if only you had like a second computer.
So yeah, so like
Makes
I'm
it real complicated.
I'm sitting here thinking like, how do I do that? How do I get my audio and all my friends' audio in there? I can just pull all that audio from like my capture card, And that HDMI is pulling all of that audio from a different computer and feeding it in there, and that's just my microphone. So, like, there's some sneaky ways I think I can figure and make this work and still, like, fall within the guidelines here.
Yeah, a nice gray area.
Yeah, you know.
I like living there.
You gotta find it.
Yeah.
Cool. Let us know. I'm on board for
Figure
that
it out.
too. Figure it out. Just do it. Nike that bitch up.
I'll be right here.
Yeah. I'll be right here doing absolutely nothing to help you.
But I will enjoy watching.
Yeah. It'll be a good time.
I like movies.
Mm-hmm.
You guys picked up
I did not get to that one, yeah.
You guys picked up any games from the Steam demo thing?
I wanted to try one called Starmancer, but I didn't.
Yeah, I picked up Commander 85.
Commander 85.
Yeah, it looks freaking sweet. I haven't had a chance to play it yet because I was thinking about streaming it. Sorry, Brando got back to me. He just woke up. He works a graveyard shift tonight.
Okay.
I told him, I was like, all right, that's all good, but we still going for a bit if you want to pop in. But yeah, Commander 85. It looks cool.
Oh, the demo for Starmancer.
Yeah, it
is
does.
still available.
Yeah.
Demo should still be available.
Yeah, I think the demos are like a permanent thing now. I think that was like the event to like kick it off.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm picking up what they're putting down on it.
I think they show up as like different items, like when you search for them.
Mm-hmm.
There's like the main page, and then there's the free demo page.
You can go to the main page, and sometimes they'll have the demo there.
Yeah,
Like
see,
Starmancer.
And release, add to wishlist. I don't see a button for getting the demo here.
Yeah.
85.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would think they would keep the demos up.
Yeah, but there is like a Commander 85 prologue I'm seeing here, and that's the demo.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
So it's
Weird.
like
Dwight, you would like Ring of Pain.
Ring of Pain. Is this a butthole
Yes.
thing? Ring of Pain.
It could be.
is that like the '90s movie Ring of Fire with the dragons?
No, but that movie was sick.
It was so bad.
Thank you for bringing it up.
I know it was bad, but it was
Oh
cool.
my God.
It was
My
Card
brother and
game
I loved
pacing,
that movie.
randomized.
Yeah,
cards.
it was one of those ones. Like you knew it was bad. It was bad, but it was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. The dragons were so good.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey's got this whole build up, and he just gets. Or was it Matthew
Yeah.
McConaughey? Or was it both of them? Wasn't it that one, the guy who played Robin and Matthew McConaughey in that movie?
All right, Terry, I'm
Oh,
going
it's
to pick up
Christian
the
Bale.
demo on this.
Christian Bale, yeah.
It was Christian freaking Bale. And the guy who kind of looks like Matthew.
Yeah.
You been playing this?
No, but Ring of Pain, yeah, it's good.
You've been
It's,
playing. He's slinging a humble game right now. He's
It is a humble
sly,
game.
he's sly dude.
And I've been aware of it, and I thought it looked cool. You know, like visually, it's like got a really cool style.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't think much of it because like I wasn't crazy about the like, what was it, roguelike card game kind of situation. We also we also published Slay the Spire, which is similar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that.
I have that game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that except super stylish and like first person. And
Adrian might like that. He really likes this.
it's pretty fucking dope. Like, yeah, it's good. And I
Okay.
say that as someone who does not typically like these kind of games.
No, this is not a game I expected you to recommend to me.
Yeah, I played through the demo a few times.
Okay. All right. That's a pretty big endorsement for me, so I'm cool. I'll check it out.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
Also, Rogue Legacy 2 coming out eventually.
Whew. We got some games. We got some games coming out. New Pokemon DLC. You guys play that yet?
Nah, and I don't know if I'm going to.
I
That's
definitely
fair.
am not.
I might go back after both are out.
Yeah.
Apparently they added like 200 more Pokemon.
Yeah, from the old roster.
Yeah.
Just cool. It's
Yeah.
cool. Just like, I don't know. Shield didn't really speak to me.
Yeah. I
It
was
was
all into it
fine.
when it first came out. It was cool, nice, refreshing.
Yeah.
Then you get near the end and you just kind of get burned out a little bit.
Yeah, I was disappointed in it mostly because like I thought about all of the other kind of classic Nintendo franchises, right, that have had Switch releases, but I've always like pushed it. They've always done something different. They always took a
Yeah.
risk.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't take any risks on Pokemon, and I was disappointed in that.
They need to take it away from Game Freak.
They do.
But,
well,
yo.
Pokemon Snap is done by
Yo,
I was gonna say,
Dude,
Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap though. Terry, please, I
Alex.
have to play this game with you
Yeah,
because
For sure.
my first experience with Pokemon Snap was with you at your house, and
Right.
that is my memory, my nostalgic memory that comes to mind when I think about Pokemon Snap, is sitting in your living room playing Pokemon Snap with you on the 64.
good fucking time.
Yeah.
Alex, you had tweeted that morning when they announced it. You had like retweeted it, and I remember specifically. It's funny because like the day before too, the same thing happened, where I woke up, I rolled over, I looked at Twitter like half awake, and I saw that they had announced like the Kingdom Hearts rhythm game, whatever the
Right.
fuck that is.
Yeah.
And I rolled back over. I'm like, I'm still sleeping. This is not real. I did the same shit. The next day when they announced Pokemon Snap, I saw your retweet and I was like, "This is not real."
This
I
can't be
go back to
real.
sleep. And then I woke up and saw it again. I was like, "Holy shit! I wasn't dreaming."
That was unfortunately the Kingdom Hearts rhythm game is also real.
Yeah,
Sorry
I mean,
about that.
Whoops.
I don't know. I have no feelings about that really. Like, but Snap was like, "There's no way." Waited all this time, which okay. The downside is we're getting a lot of fucking remakes lately.
Yeah, Paper Mario coming out.
That's not a
That's not a
remake.
remake.
It's not a remake? I don't know,
No,
dude.
it's a
I
new
just
game.
expected it to be.
No,
No, it looks phenomenal. I can't wait for that.
All right.
I'm down for like bringing back the old stuff, but like we're getting a lot of them. Like I was thinking about it. Like the last few games that I played and beat were all remakes. I beat Trials of Mana. I beat Final Fantasy remake. Like,
Did you play the Zelda one?
yeah, the
Wii-
island one.
Yeah,
Link's-
Link's
yeah.
Awakening. So much
Yeah.
fun. That was a good.
Played that.
That was a
Another
good
remake.
one.
That was awesome, but it was a remake.
Mhm,
Like
yep.
we getting a lot of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I guess it's like what they wanted it to be.
What, they wanted the Switch to be the remake like machine?
Well, I guess what they pictured in their heads when they were making it, because I'm sure they didn't really picture the.
Can you get closer to your microphone, Alex? It sounds,
Any better?
sounds like you're falling asleep over there.
is this any better, Dwight?
Not
Yes,
really.
get closer
Lower your
and
voice.
quieter, please. I always tell people that. I'm like, yeah, can you get closer and quieter to your microphone?
Anyway, I lost my train of thought. So
Yeah, no, it is like a catch-22, right? Like if they give us a remake, we'll probably play it and we'll probably love it. We'll probably live for it.
100%.
And I mean, I will and I do.
You know damn well they say Super Mario RPG remake. Here you go, and
Right. And then they slap it on the table, say $60. I'll be like, you know what? Fuck you. Here's $60. Give me that,
Yeah.
and I'll be on my way.
70.
You
That's
know
just how I
damn well.
feel.
I'm say, we got too many remakes. Yeah, I don't know how it's. Here's Mario RPG. Give me that
All right.
full price.
I guess I don't have anything critical to say about the situation. It's just weird. Like they're just taking
Observant.
stuff and remaking it, and I'm eating it up. And I hate them for it, but I love them for it.
Yeah,
That's just how it be sometimes.
this is how it be.
And you guys are stoked for Squadrons.
Oh my
If
god.
you guys want to
yeah,
actually talk about that now?
Is that the Star
right.
Wars thing? I have
Is
seen
that
nothing
the
about
Star
that. Tell me
Wars?
about
It's
So,
completely
Alex,
first
let
person.
me ask you a question. Do you think they're gonna go? Do you think they're gonna go accurate on the ships, or do you think they're just all gonna fly the same?
They're all gonna fly the same. 100%. They're gonna fly the same. The game. What I think they said the game's gonna be like $40.
Yeah, it is. It's $39.99.
Yeah, they're all gonna fly the same. They didn't put
I was
too much
hoping-
effort into that.
Yeah, I was hoping the Tie Fighter would actually fly like the Tie Fighter because they're like everything you read about them, they're supposed to be the best ships. I'm just like, it's too bad they have terrible.
No,
pilots.
I feel like it's gonna have like every ship is gonna fly like
Exactly
differently,
the
but it's gonna be the
same.
same for each side. Like the X-wing is gonna fly like the TIE fighter. Or
I think it'd be cool if you could just
the
mix and
Y-wing will
match
fly
your own
like the
squad,
bomber.
too.
Yeah.
I think other than Rebels, you don't really see very many people capture like the enemy ships, and I find that to be weird.
That would be neat.
Like in Rebels, they capture that TIE fighter and paint it and use it all the time. I'm like,
Yeah.
why don't they use that? Why? I've always thought like it's weird that the Rebels don't do that. Like capture a battle like a Star Destroyer and use it. Like they instead just blow them all up.
Yeah, well, they're really big, so they would need a huge crew for that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they do crazier stuff. I'm just saying, it's just weird.
They do
It's a
crazy
weird
stuff.
thing.
Yeah, it's not like stealing a TIE fighter. It's different.
Blowing up 2 planet-sized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited though. I'm gonna do it in VR for sure.
Yeah, the whole game's playable in VR. I got my flight stick. I'm ready
I was
to go.
gonna say, are you gonna get a flight stick?
I already
You have one already?
Yeah.
Dang, I'm gonna get one. That'll be a blast.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Unlike No Man's Sky, which even VR could not help.
No.
Wait,
And
are
the
you
game
not
was
enjoying
pretty
No
neat.
Man's Sky?
I was just bored to death. Yeah,
How long have you been playing?
an hour and a half. It's
Mm.
too short. I should have caught me long faster. I played it before when it first came out at my friend's house as well.
I feel like you kind of need some friends to help you, like, in the beginning, because
wanna
like
come help
I
me
got
out?
super addicted to that game when I was playing it, like a couple months ago.
The last time I played with you was the when I played with you in Blue and all them.
Yeah.
And I clipped through the station. I lost everything.
Yeah.
That was the last time I played.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was
Reminds
not
me a lot of
funny.
Space
That was
Engineering.
a
It
bug
seemed
that
like it
lasted
took so
for like
long to do
2
everything.
days. But yeah, they fixed that shit.
No, they fixed it from the get go. That was a pretty big bug.
Yeah, it was a pretty big bug. And then like Rai figured out a way to like dupe dark matter or something like that in the game. I can't remember what specific item or something, but then everybody just became like multi-trillionaires. So I had a lot of fun though with it.
Like that.
It was
fun,
good.
yeah, until
Yeah.
I died and lost everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
maybe
I mean,
just need
Alex,
somebody
this
to
is
play
your
with,
time
yeah.
to start again. Like, start with Ryan.
Alex, yeah, come play with me. VR, buddy.
No, I'll play. It's not a VR.
I'm gonna play in VR.
It's
The flying is fun. In
the
VR.
flying is dope, but not great.
Terry, when you picking up a VR thing?
I don't know. I need more space. I feel like.
You can get one and just do sitting games. Like there's
Those are
a
like
lot of
squadrons.
those.
That's what I
sitting.
do. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could get your mouth
What's
out of VR. just
what's the
sitting.
new hotness? Is it still the Vive? Still
The index.
kicking off?
no, the
ass?
Index is the new hotness.
Who makes
um,
that?
Valve.
Valve.
Valve makes it
Yeah.
directly now though, not through HTC. They just
Uh-huh.
make it. It's their thing now.
Ah,
It's like a
You know, if you want to come over to my place sometime, Terry, you check it out.
I don't
You
know
know?
when the fuck I'm getting back over there. Honestly.
No fake.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I think if you're gonna come out here, I gotta go over there and pick you up directly.
Yeah, I'm not trusting no Bart and some
Fuck
stranger's
them.
card.
Nah,
if we're
it's-
over.
yeah, no Bart, none of that. Direct pickup.
Yeah, it's wild. Anyway, what was it called? The
Valve
incel?
Index. No, the Index, not the incel.
Close.
Very close though.
Almost got him.
Yeah. It's good. Got a super high refresh rate like screen in it. Touch capacitive, so it has finger tracking.
ooh,
Yeah.
It's the
nice
real-
little cleaning cloth with
It's
it.
the real bee's knees.
Yeah.
you can touch on it.
Yep. You could poke
And
people
what's that
with
called? The Intel?
Jesus.
yeah, the Valve Incel Index Intel.
All right.
Yeah.
Does this require? Yeah. So if I just want to sit down in my chair, do I need the fucking sensors set up?
You just need one. And you can just put it on like your desktop. Like the Index, the stations are upgraded. So they don't actually have to be like up and like in a particular thing, you can actually just keep them on your desk if you wanted to.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I even did that. Yeah, I put it just on both of my speakers the other night, and I started playing No Man's Sky on my desk, and I realized, oh, you can actually walk around, because I thought it was a sit-in game as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so I took everything down and set it back up in the living room because I punched my desk.
$750 for the headset and controllers.
Yeah, no, it's a spicy one. It's the new hotness. And it should. I think it's $1,000 for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can play Skyrim.
Yes, you can. And it is
No,
fun.
you know I'm down to play Skyrim for the 20th time.
Can we get a multiplayer mod for VR in Skyrim?
Nah, but there is Skyrim together. Terry and I played that. It was sweet.
Yeah, it works pretty well.
Yeah, we got to get back
Oh,
in on that. We all could play.
I'm game.
I remember we left
ran
you in that
any
town.
day.
It was just me and Terry just running off, and you got
Yeah,
fucking
we ran
pissed
off.
Yeah. Whatever.
Took out like a whole fucking dungeon.
Yeah, we got to get check in on that and see the progress they made. Because I remember it was kind of difficult to like get in with each other. We had to join like a server.
Yeah.
Instead, we couldn't do
And
like the
we
private
had to
thing.
Find a server that worked for all of us.
Yeah.
And then we
Fun.
had somebody like following you around. I think he was watching the stream. He was like following you around.
I
trying to get
don't
your-
know. Yeah, that was weird.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Notice me.
Hey, the cost of being famous, right, Dwight?
I
Yeah.
just want to be a companion. I don't even have to do my own stuff.
Yeah, right. They do Skyrim together and just be someone's companion.
Hey, Terry.
You just
we
walk
can go back
around
in
and say
VR
things like,
chat
yes,
and
you
VR.
know.
Yeah, we shouldn't be in here.
My brother tried to
I
organize.
don't like this place.
My brother tried to organize a VR chat birthday for my sister.
Oh,
And then we all gathered to play, and he had to work late, so he didn't show up.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That does suck.
Yeah.
Well, we could play in VR if you get a headset.
Yeah.
You go
Yeah.
back on that roller coaster that we went to in that weird
Bro,
fucking
Who
anime
knows?
school.
Next podcast we could film inside a VR chat or something.
There you go.
Down.
That'd be sick.
Just spot me the $1,000 to get started, and we'll be ready to go.
Yeah, bro, I'll toss 1,000 pesos your way. What's
That
1,000
is-
pesos?
It's another
I
stimulus
want to say that's like $50.
Ah, 44.5 bucks, bro. I got you. I'll float you
Yeah.
1,000 pesos.
Think of all the things on the beach you could buy with that.
Live like a king, I'm telling you.
Whenever I'm buying something on the beach from somebody, it's always my last day. And it's all the money I have on me in my wallet.
Right.
Always.
Otherwise, they'll come back.
I've actually walked away. They're like, no. I used that money clip for years.
Of all the announcements and stuff that have been going on, so we had Sony, right? Did Sony do one? No, Xbox.
did one.
Sony did one.
Sony
Yeah.
did one.
The PS5.
I like
oh, yeah,
I like
that's right.
theirs because they had a good pace going. Like no bullshit in between. It was just
Mhm.
like trailer, pause, trailer, pause, trailer.
The
pause.
bullshit was like the gratuitous shots of like the circle and the X and the triangle.
Yeah, but I like that though.
I-
It was like a nice. It's a palate cleanser. A little couple seconds of here's this nice, really satisfying shape work happening, and now here's the next.
Without it, you just think it's one rolling game. You're just like,
Right.
what the hell is the game about?
Can I? It's that, and it's also like, can I process what I just saw for 2 seconds before you shove more shit in my face? Like it was a good cadence. I liked it.
Yeah.
So
Then
who wants to record me in July
What?
Record you in July.
for Xboxes for Infinite? Just for the Halo
Oh.
part, forget Xbox.
Oh, when you inevitably scream your face off.
It won't be that bad since I know this one's coming.
So, the last time we had a Halo game, you did.
Yeah, Microsoft is doing it.
That was 2 Halo games ago. Yeah, they're doing it on the, what is it, the 8th? 10th? I don't remember.
I feel like E3 is happening, but in stealth. Like
It is.
People are just doing
This
their own
is
thing, and I
this is
don't know
E3 right
sort
now.
of what. Yeah.
It is happening on. Why is it not here?
Everything's just so broken up now. Like I saw, we got PlayStation a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
21st to the
this
22nd.
weekend, and then something's
PC
gonna happen
Gamer.
like next.
We had PC Gamer stream too.
Yeah,
and
I saw that,
EA's.
and I hated that cadence with the bullshit in between.
Yeah, that one was
I
not
had
good.
the one dude, the streamer dude, whoever the fuck that was. that
Oh,
was hosting
day
the whole
9.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck that
he always does it, I guess.
No, this was the first one that I watched, and I was very much just like, get off of my screen and show me the next game, please.
Right. EA
Was
kind
there
of did
anything-
something similar, but like I didn't like the developer like breakups. I don't know why. I just feel like those shouldn't be a part of these events, like where they talk to the developer about the game or whatever. But I almost feel like that should be like afterwards. Like
Yeah.
give us
I
the hype,
understand.
right?
I understand, like,
between
in this
panels and
format where you're not actually there and nobody's actually there, it is good to, like, get the developer in front of us and have them speak or whatever. Because nobody's going to, if you're in this situation, you're going to watch the trailers and then you're going to fuck off. You don't want to dig into, like, what everybody has to say,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So this was,
That's
I
all I do.
understand why they did it. I understand, like, this is probably the only opportunity you're going to have to see the developer and let them speak about their game in their own words to you.
I guess,
So
but
I
like
had to, like, sandwich it in.
I didn't pay attention. So like, did
I
it
mean,
work?
that's the risk they run, but
I guess
somebody was paying attention.
I just feel like you should do the pre-roll stuff, get everybody hyped, show them the trailers, do the beat thing, kind of like how Sony did, right? But like afterwards, bust out a schedule or something, and be like, we're doing interviews with all these people, and the people that care about those games or want to see more about them, they can tune in for that part then.
Yeah, but it's about views, Dwight. You got to get those views real high. You got to get them while your audience is captured.
Look how interested people were in this game, and while the developers were talking about it.
Yeah. Look at this number right here that shows definitely active watchers of this
Look.
stream.
Data.
That's the world we
You
live in right
can't
now.
argue.
It's really not
Ooh,
about the quality.
ooh,
It's about the
let's
quantity.
hold on. We got some big news that happened today. Let's talking about data, right? Y'all hear about Mixer?
Oh yeah.
No?
So,
Woo! Fucking
how did that work out?
Mixer!
Everybody who jumped ship.
Ah, okay. So
Speaking
your
of
boy got
big
the scoop, all right? So fucking Mixer is done. It's gone.
Really?
They gave their shit to Facebook. Today, first off, all right, was it the CEO, Terry?
I don't know.
Someone high up called everybody on Mixer slaves. Whoops. Don't do that, right? Like that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that was a whole other aspect. I didn't even really hear about that aspect of it. I
Yeah.
just heard
I
that
didn't
they
know
pulled the
that.
plug on it.
Yeah, that's all I heard too.
I
Yeah.
didn't hear any.
So yeah, that whole thing happened. I you know what? I don't know the name of the person off the top of my head. One manager used a quote unquote slave master analogy to explain their relationship with partnered streamers.
Right. And that
and-
should have deaded everything right then and there.
Yup. That should have been like, all right, that's it, you're done.
That should
So-
have been the Exodus.
Right. But then they're like, all right. They moved on. They said, okay, you know what? Fuck this. And Microsoft just drops Mixer. They through a tweet, employees and a lot of partners, not the super high end partners, but a lot of partners and stuff learned via tweet that Mixer is now being given over to Facebook Gaming.
Facebook gaming.
Yep.
Wow.
And so Mixer will cease to exist in like a month, I think. And all the partners from Mixer will get partnered on Facebook for their streaming platform, which is absolutely dead. And there's going to be someone out there who's screaming at me right now, someone who's delusional, I think, saying that the numbers on Facebook are insane.
Dwight, data.
Yes,
Dwight, look at
data.
this data.
That's why I'm coming over, because fucking the data on Facebook is corrupt, and it is not accurate in the slightest bit. Like people are boasting they get tens of thousands of people watching their streams and everything like that, right? But there is zero engagement. There's 2 people talking in the chat, and one of them is the dude's grandma, like trying to contact their grandson to talk to their mother or something.
Answer your phone.
Yeah.
Is there mom around?
Why are you cursing so much? Who is this Drake fellow?
Does your mother know you're playing?
I thought you had a 1 hour limit.
Yeah. So like, and the way that they calculate views, because Facebook does
Right,
so
imagine she starts talking mad crap.
Yeah, right. Wow, you're still on the first boss, huh?
Good thing they didn't have a war in your time. You can't shoot for shit. Grandma.
You're still on this shit.
I just level 8.
Go back to Fortnite.
Go back to Fortnite, you fucking kid.
So I never thought I'd have a noob as a grandson.
Love you. I'll call you later.
Love you. See you at Christmas. I'll make sure to get you the strategy guide for this game.
Boo hiss.
Frank.
Anyways, Terry, go ahead. You want to finish your bit?
That's it.
Okay, all right.
That shit really got me. Grandma, like, you could tape a controller to Ricky Berwick's wrist, then he'll be better at the game than you.
Orb.
Oh, God,
So,
that really fucking killed me.
just to wrap up the Facebook argument for me, just because I want to get this out. Facebook counts views by you just scrolling through your feed.
Yeah.
Your friend's friend could have liked a stream. I have a couple of these friends that like pages of streamers and stuff like that. And they start streaming on Facebook. That gets thrown into my feed. Be like, so-and-so and so-and-so liked this stream.
Yep.
Here you go. And boom, you're a viewer of that stream. Same thing with their videos. That's why their videos get like 10 million hits. And everybody's like, how'd this video get 10 million hits? It's just because of the huge network that's on Facebook. They're not legit views. The same thing happens with their streaming service. Nobody's watching this stuff. But okay, not nobody. There's a couple of people watching it, but not anywhere near.
Very particular audience watching this.
Yeah.
I would bet that like only 10% of the numbers that Facebook puts out on their viewers is maybe legit. Like actual people watching. Say they like, we have 100,000 people watching streams on Facebook gaming. I bet only 10,000 of those people are actual real people actually watching the stream actively. You know, it's just, it gets thrown into everybody's feeds and Facebook's like, bam, that's a view. Boom, that's a view. And then they sell that data to advertisers and be like, listen, this person gets 10,000 people watching them.
They saw it, didn't they? That's the view. Like, come on.
Toss an ad on this baby, dude. I'll give you a sweet deal. You know?
Yeah, there's no part of me that associates Facebook with video games.
Right.
It just doesn't.
It's just not going to happen. Yeah. YouTube gaming is a better competition right now, which is fine because there's actually people there.
Right.
So
And they're probably not going anywhere anytime soon because of people.
right. So that's the first half of this whole Mixer thing, right? Second half rolls through. The contracts for Ninja and Shroud come out. Ninja got $30 million. His contract was for $30 million to go to Mixer, right? Yep. Shroud, he got 10 mil.
10 million.
10 million, right? Facebook Gaming at this point, you know, now absorbing Mixer, was like, yo, what's up, dudes? Like, we'll double that contract. You know, come on over to Facebook Gaming. What's up? Every single one of them said no. Every single.
Why the fuck would they say yes?
So this is the juicy part, right? Every single one of them said no, right? Which then gets thrown right back onto Mixer. Mixer now has to buy out their contracts. Both of them get all that fucking money still. Because it's in a contract, they get paid out. Ninja makes his 30 mil, Shroud makes his 10 mil. Fucking all the other streamers that they bought over, they all get their money, and bam, they're free agents. They're coming back to Twitch, baby. They're doing it. That's what it's gonna do, and it's gonna be huge.
YouTube snaps them up.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
YouTube would be stupid not to.
I don't know.
Try.
Like they're gonna try, right? They're gonna try, but the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is,
My
if they
guy, you make $30 million at once. You don't have to go with anybody anymore.
You
yeah.
start your own streaming service.
Yeah, you do your own shit. Like, are you kidding me?
Well, that's
Well,
the
no,
whole
you,
thing,
well,
right?
no, you got to go keep making money. You don't want to.
You can keep making money, sure, but like,
Yeah.
you set up your own fucking website, your own stream setup, like all that shit.
You could do that, but people aren't gonna go.
I would,
there.
yeah, I would just focus on merch probably, and like.
Well,
do
he has all that
stuff.
stuff anyway. You know,
Right,
what I mean?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Already
why,
up and running
He's
So
a
why
Fortnite
pay
character.
somebody to create something Amazon
Yeah.
already does? You
because
know,
you
like-
have $30 million and it ain't nothing to you.
That's what I'm saying. You
And
can
then
go.
That's how you. That's how you run out.
All of your advertising revenue.
You can go
Because
back.
who wouldn't want to work directly with Ninja?
Yeah, I
Like,
guess that's.
why would you want to go through Twitch and do all that shit when you could just go straight to the source? Then he's making all of his money and not sharing it with anybody. Like, he's big enough to do that. Sorry to say.
Mhm.
Both of those guys are big enough to do that. And $30 and $10 million is a lot of fucking money.
Yes. I mean, I think Ninja was already well on his way of making that amount of money just on his own.
Right.
But, you know, he could keep doing what he's doing, make that amount of money, and then take that dive on Mixer for the time that he was on there. And which we all kind of, like, sense that, like, when their contracts were up on Mixer, if they didn't get it renewed again from them, they probably would just drift back to their normal thing and be fine. Like,
Right.
so they can
I'm just gonna.
they can come back on Twitch, right, and take it easy. They could go on Twitch, keep making money, but now they don't need to try so hard, right? They can do like their own thing, keep making money, have people come in, do their thing, but there's no stress on it. It's like, I got this little piggy bank over here. I'm gonna keep going over here. and
Let
I'm
me
gonna
put a little
trickle in.
money in perspective for you. Twitch was bought by Amazon in 2014 for $970 million, Terry. That's a lot of effort into something to make. Why would you want to try to make something that big when you can just?
He doesn't have to build like a whole streaming network. I'm just talking about working for himself, making his own site, his own stream. His followers will follow him there, and just setting that up and not even dealing with contracts and shit.
You're talking about starting a streaming service? Like,
No,
right
not a
No,
service.
no, no,
That's
no, just for
exactly the
him.
opposite of what
Just
I'm
for him.
saying. He
Yeah.
just sets up his own thing so he can stream
Yeah.
by himself and make ad revenue by himself.
You know what? You could do that, but the thing is, too, he is big enough to do all that stuff, but he is also still big enough to negotiate his contract with
Right.
Twitch. So he can still go to Twitch,
Either
negotiate
way,
for a really good
what
thing.
I'm trying to get at is $30 million is like, why am I even thinking about working still money? Like,
Well, that's like making a successful Netflix show and say, "Well, I did it. Now I'm going to go make my own network full of my own homemade shows." That just doesn't.
it's
He's not
just,
making a
you know,
network.
it's
It's just
a
him.
one show.
Yeah.
Right. Well, then you're just going to make a site for one show. I'm just saying, like, you'd have to get a bunch of collaborators, and it would just turn into another Twitch. So why not make a better contract and make? I'm already worth $30 million, bro. Like, you can offer me $30 million. It's chump change.
Yes, you could do either way. Still, $30 million in your pocket at once. You don't have to do anything at
Technic-
all. Even stream. You don't have to stream anymore. You don't have to.
You don't have to, but you will because you like doing
Yeah.
it. You know,
You like money.
it's fun. Well, the thing is, too, he was worth 30 mil when he was pulling 120K a day on Twitch. He went to Mixer. He's barely pulling 6,000 to 7,000 now. Barely. Which, I mean, I say barely. That's a fuck ton of people I would kill for
Just
6,000
made
to
it all
7,000
up.
people.
So,
But that's the thing, though. Yeah, like he took a break on Mixer. He took a $30 million break on Mixer for what, a year? If that? I don't even know if it hasn't been a year. Like Mixer, I
It's
don't
like
know,
Michael
buys
Jordan retiring,
Ninja.
coming back, and he's worth more. Buys Ninja.
Yeah. I know. I'm just getting all the recent stuff
latest
right
news.
now. Yeah.
your Google food.
When did Ninja sign his contract with Mixer?
Yeah. There you go. When.
You get that. I'll be back.
Okay. August 1st, 2019.
So not even a year.
Not even a year. Imagine just like.
So I
coming up.
worked for a guy who was friends with all of the founders of WhatsApp.
Wow.
Like knew them all years, helped one of them get here from Russia, like, and they were just billionaires overnight. He was furious. He like didn't invest, one of those things. He was so mad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, how do you know, dude?
Yeah, I know.
Like hindsight and all that stuff,
Yeah,
you never know.
yeah.
Like, people could have invested in Google as well, like an Apple,
Right?
Microsoft.
Yeah, you never
like,
know. You just never know. But
never
still,
know.
being that close and still knowing them, and it's just like infuriating.
That's true. I feel that. But no, I get what Terry's saying. But
Yeah,
Ryan,
I
think he doesn't even have to fuck with all that. Like
It's
Twitch
not-
already got
yeah.
Twitch already has that set up. Twitch already has the infrastructure, all that shit. Just pop back on and like just hit live and like make fart noises with your hands for 8 hours.
Start making them change their rules for you. Like, start pulling big game, like doing stuff that you couldn't do before, and
Yeah,
start
I-
bringing that big.
and then take that 30
Right.
million and make your brand something else, and have yourself a little Facebook channel, whatever, separate, not a streaming one.
That's also true. He has a chance. They all do a
Yeah.
chance to rebrand themselves.
Right.
Do you think he'll go as like Ninja 2?
No, I didn't mean like that. I mean like
He has
move
ascended
away from like
to
the
a higher tax
Fortnite
bracket.
imagery.
I am become Ninja 2.
Ninja 330M. What does that stand for? It's a mystery, bro. A real mystery.
A number you'll never see in your bank account.
All I know is that Twitch will make deals with partners that you get 100% of the subscription
Yeah.
cost.
They're gonna
Like
have
that.
to.
Yeah, that's not even like a question really.
Well, alternatively, they could just say "fuck you" and hardball them.
They
Be
could,
like, oh,
but
you want to come crawling back? Well, here's this shitty deal.
they're
But
not
they
going to do
will
that though. They're,
Talk to YouTube.
they're not going to
Gaming.
do that because they
All
know.
they have to do is do better than YouTube Gaming. I'm saying because Mixer does not exist anymore.
Right. No, you're
So
you're
if
not
they do
wrong,
better than YouTube, then that's all they have to do, and that's probably all they will do.
man. I
Right,
just don't see.
Then if they do it to enough people, then that's what they do what you say, and they start their own website, and I think they do their own jam with all their money together.
I don't think Google's been that aggressive though. I don't think that they are really pushing their streaming that hard.
Google ain't pushing anything that hard these days.
That's what I'm saying. Like Google's like they're cruising right now. They got their money and now they're
They're
cruising.
already hooked into your
Right.
life, so
Yeah.
they don't have to do anything crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that they both Twitch and Ninja and Shroud or whatever, they would all like work with each other and be happy about it because if they came back on Twitch knows that that's going to blow up. Like day one, both those guys are probably going to have over 100K. If they were smart, they'd probably stagger it. But like they might not. They might make it a huge day or something like that where they'll throw both of them up on the front page or something all day, Easy. I think it would be super easy. Like Ninja pulled 580,000 people when he played Fortnite with Drake. Like that's not even all that like interesting. And it happened. So like them coming back to Twitch to like set up a big thing or whatever, like there's probably going to be a week of contract negotiations and then we'll see them back on Twitch. And then they don't even have to worry about it, Terry. They don't got to worry about the infrastructure. They don't got to do any of that shit. Twitch got that all taken care of. They can do that stuff and then they can still make their big moves. Ninja's in Target. Like you could walk into Target and see Ninja stuff.
That's like part of the argument too for me is like he's already diversified his shit. He doesn't have to do anything.
Right, but he didn't go out and make his own toy. He probably went and contracted out and had somebody make it like his merchandise for. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, for the streaming setup, you wouldn't need to like have someone build it for you. That shit already exists. You could just buy one that somebody already made and like customize it for yourself. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Yeah, there's some big problems with it, like getting the viewers over there. Yeah, his fans will follow him, but new generation is hard. People aren't just clicking on it. There's not the
monetary side of it, where if you have like the subscription style thing, that opens you up to like lawsuits and like a whole bunch of other stuff. Like if you're managing people's monies on like a subscription based thing like that, like man, that's
Even one
is it worth the
cancellation.
headache? You know,
I don't know.
I get it, but
I'm still of the mind that he doesn't even have to do anything.
he doesn't.
anymore.
No, you're not wrong. He doesn't. He could chill, dude. He can chill and like just enjoy the rest of his life, just like doing whatever. But he won't. He's in that zone right now, you know? I've seen him in a lot of like Dr. Disrespect streams, like playing Call of Duty and stuff with him.
Is that guy still a thing?
Yeah. He's still big daddy
just
on Twitch,
In
really.
the
Well,
bathroom
sort
at
of.
one point, like a year ago or something like that.
Yeah, he was at TwitchCon and like he was just cruising around the floor or whatever, and he walked into the bathroom, and his
Right, he was
cameraman
recording.
followed him.
Bathroom, right,
His
that's what it was.
cameraman followed him. That was I'm putting a lot of blame on that cameraman. Be like, dude, come on, like just stop. Like he'll come back out. I think it would be funnier if he walked into the bathroom and you just hear his voice in the bathroom and you don't see anything or whatever, and then he comes back out or whatever. But he followed him in, and then yeah, that was big no for like
Listen,
a month.
I'm out of touch with the youth because I don't see it.
Open your eyes,
don't-
dude.
Deal.
Open your eyes.
That's
Start looking.
It's my old man stance of the day. All these new streamers, I don't get it.
Dr. Disrespect ain't a new streamer. He's been around for a bit.
All these streamers that exist,
Streaming
all
in general
all
is an
streamers.
angry- It makes me angry.
just don't. I don't
Kids
get it.
nowadays and their
Can you name
All
one
the
other
top
streamer, Terry,
streamers
that we haven't talked about today?
Probably couldn't.
So not
Most
even
of
one, not even an older one that would be back in your day.
I think he's talking about
Even
himself.
then, I wasn't
Talk
like
about
super
him.
into like following the big streaming personalities. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I know.
I liked watching my friends.
Yeah, I see you popping into my streams every now and then.
I don't give a shit about people pulling like tens of thousands of viewers. Like that shit's corny.
That shit corny, making money. Fuck that.
Don't forget your
Being
favorite
popular.
That
streamer.
point, like, you have to have a very specific personality, right? And that personality grates on me, so I just stay away from it.
You're not wrong. Like most of the top people or whatever, they have a certain energy to them, and that doesn't float well with me either. But you know, I'm over here chilling at like 40 viewers on a stream, so
Listen, I'm team support small to semi-small streamers. Those are the ones with heart. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You were on that Final Fantasy Tactics thing.
Yo,
That was the biggest streamer you sat in.
that was a moment. That was. Listen. I discovered that. I want to say I discovered it at work.
Give us some context.
I did not work for the rest of the week. It's just a stream that plays. So they set up a bot. Do you know what Salty Bet is?
No.
It's also like another stream where basically it's like a Salty Bet is like they set up a fighting game that plays itself with all these random ass characters, and you
Okay.
basically bet on what character is gonna win or whatever. It's the same setup with Tactics, the Tactics stream. It's just they set up a game, modded game of Final Fantasy Tactics, where it like randomly generates like a set of I think it's like 8 teams, and they just go at each other in like a tournament style situation, and until one team is left. So it's just like
So it's like a
it's like
Robo
auto
Evo.
it's like auto chess with Final Fantasy Tactics,
Okay.
which is amazing. It's amazing to watch.
Yeah, it sounds like a blast.
Yeah, it's great.
You can even
I
get
got
in the game. Like you little
Right.
character named after
It's integrated with the Twitch stuff, so you can like
All
you
right.
can you can bet on what team you think is gonna win. It has like its own like currency or whatever going on. You can throw your hat into the ring, so you'll be named your name will be on one of the characters or whatever. It's awesome.
Okay.
Very clever. Very fun to watch. What is it called? Let me get the name.
It's like battle logs or something like that. Final Fantasy Tactics logs. Something or other.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
FFT Battleground.
Battlegrounds. That's it. Damn, that shit's still going.
The shit is still going, and they've like improved it too.
Yeah, look at that.
FFT Battleground
I linked it in
on
my-
Twitch.
Yes, FFT Battleground on Twitch.
That's
If you're
awesome.
into Final Fantasy Tactics, shit is fucking blast to watch. Always bet on the dragons and the monsters, but not the tree.
Not the tree.
Tree always fucks up.
Look at that. The dragon just did a fireball through a wall. Like,
So this is, okay. There's just a lot going on here. People listen to this. You just got to go check it out. It's old school Final Fantasy Tactics. What is this on the Super Nintendo?
This was
PlayStation,
PlayStation 1.
PlayStation 1.
Actually, are they doing the, what is it called? War of the Lions? No, I
is
think
this War of the Lions? I don't think so.
I think it's just regular Tactic.
Wow, this game throws me the back, just way back.
It still looks good. Like it has
Not
a
horrible,
very
but-
good aesthetic that like just works even now.
Yeah, I guess.
That
you
low
know.
poly environments with the sprites, great.
In the isometric view.
Yeah,
The mobile game yet? This be a fun mobile.
Is that
it
real?
is. It is on iOS and it is fantastic on phone. Fantastic.
Is it not on Android?
It is on Android. It's
Oh,
it's
okay.
on both of them.
The only thing I heard
And it
about
is War of the Lions version, so it's the PSP version, so it has
Oh,
extra.
okay, cool. I liked that one. Yeah, I had that one. That's
Yeah.
a fun one. One of my contrabands when I was on my mission was
Yeah, no,
yeah,
phone
PS.
game, fucking dope.
Terry,
Definitely highly recommend.
you called it on the tree bed, dude. I saw a dude in the chat goes, "Come on, tree, you got this." And then like 2 seconds later, he dies, and he goes, "Or not."
Tree always.
He goes,
shits
"Fuck
the
your
bed
tree, fuck." Damn, toasted tree, dude. That tree, fucking the shade on the tree is real in this chat.
we seen some shit on this thing.
Yeah. You get a sense, right? Like after watching for a few hours, like you know what units are gonna do well. And the tree just doesn't never
You should
does.
not be watching this while pod.
See, I'm getting sucked into it. I'm really
Yeah, all
invested.
right, everybody,
I'm-
everybody,
I
close
have
out of it. All right,
Yep.
we'll close
All right.
out of it. We'll
It's
get on
even
that
more
later.
fun
All right.
when, like you become like the character. You're like, yeah, I can do it.
Yeah. Real excited.
Yo, that's like the marbles game I play, man.
We were talking about marbles, so I had like a little we had a little powwow at work where basically we're doing this like we used to do a lunch roulette where basically you get set up with people that you don't normally talk to or work with or whatever and go have
All
lunch
right,
with
that's cool.
them. So we're doing that again, just like digitally. So we did that, and we got to talking about fucking marbles. Because did you see what's it called Last Week Tonight with John Oliver?
Nah,
Didn't
I
really
don't
watch
watch
that
the
show?
news.
Well, basically, their show like sponsored a marble league because apparently that's a thing. It's like a marble racing league that has picked up since the quarantine started.
All right.
Literally exactly what it sounds like. It's just like the little stream thing that you had set up. It's
Yeah.
like they set up a track, they let the marbles run down or whatever.
Mhm.
And it's like a whole league. Like they use the same marbles. The marbles are on like a team, so you always know like which is which.
You
So
talking
they
about
like
that guy on YouTube that does it with like the stands and all that shit.
No, do they use
yeah.
the same game? Is it still marbles on? Oh, it's actual real marbles.
They don't use that game. They use the real marbles. Yeah.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
I
a
fuck with
real
that.
league
Fuck
with
yeah.
actual marbles. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we had talked about that because that stream marble shit is riveting for
That
no
was a fun
reason.
stream.
For no reason, yeah. I love commentating the marbles on stream stuff, but like my throat's done at the end of the day. It's such a different like level of fucking like enthusiasm and stuff
You
like
never
that.
know who's gonna win.
Yeah.
Anybody can take it from behind and just go.
Yeah, it's true. Like you could just get stuck. Like something could just come up and you're done. You could have been in
off the
first the
track.
whole freaking time, man.
And that's just how the marbles roll, you
That's
know.
just how the marbles roll, man.
Tried and true marble philosophy.
Yeah, I
It's
think
like when
that
we played that stupid golf game.
The golf game was great.
It's so much fun, but man, was that
Yeah, golf with your friends.
Yeah.
yeah.
They added so much to
Yeah,
it.
they
Did
added
you-
some shit, right?
Did you guys go through all of it already, or
I don't think we did. We go through
Yeah.
all of it, right?
I don't think we went through all of it. I think we went through like 3 or 4 levels.
okay?
Yeah.
The last
that-
time we all played together, I remember they had just added like a Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's like a
we did
space station and all
the
kinds of shit.
bedroom.
We gotta set up a date, a play date. We'll play that game.
Yeah, because it actually like released, right? It's not an early access.
Yeah, it's actually
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
now.
And it's
Yeah.
fun.
I'll be down to play. Always down to play golf with friends.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah. Don't play without you.
Yes, you guys always do.
Oh,
it looks
you
like
guys!
they,
I'm pretty sure I remember you guys playing without me last time.
I'm pretty sure we were supposed to have a
Yeah.
podcast
Who did
first.
we play Ryan with? We played with Brando, you,
Brando, you, and Ryan, I think, right?
and
Yeah.
Adrian.
Was
Did we
Adrian
leave
there?
Yeah, Adrian. Yep.
Yeah.
Adrian was like, "I'm here for the podcast." Oh.
Was he?
Okay. Yeah, and then
Yep.
we're like, well, let's play golf with friends. We had a blast.
Thanks. I was with family in a dinner I couldn't get out of.
Not with that attitude.
I'm a part of
Yeah, I
so many
know.
dinners now that I can't get out of, and I have to be a part of.
Your
Brings-
decadent life.
It brings me a little bit of
Dinner
joy
parties.
after all these many years to see you in that situation.
Yeah,
Dwight.
whatever.
The
Misery
amount of
loves
times
company.
The amount of times I've been caught in the Bay Area and couldn't make a podcast, and everybody's like, "Oh, Ryan," but now do I
Oh,
know?
Ryan with his responsibilities.
Right, and it's family gatherings and bull crap like that.
They have a Worms update.
Oh yeah, there's a worms level.
Yo.
The worms like
Oh,
lions and
so
bombs and
yo.
shit.
It
It
was
was
such a
great.
good crossover. The giant lamb.
was.
Oh my gosh, that was such a great crossover level.
Which worms you talking about,
Oh.
Terry?
The jetpacks
Like-
for the balls.
Like Worms, Dwight.
Worms Armageddon, like
No,
worms.
like no. There's like a bunch of different
Yeah.
worms.
It's like
WMD.
the worms universe.
No,
Yeah, it's just a worm. It's just a, yeah,
WRMS.
it's just a worms like level.
Like the military worms.
He knows.
Oh,
what-
in Golf with Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought you were
The
just talking
worms
about
team
Worms the game.
Yeah, I was like, he knows. He knows
Yeah.
worms. I know Dwight and I have played worms.
Yeah.
together.
Well, dude,
I know.
I was gonna say we gotta play some Worms too.
No,
I
speaking of
have
that
worms.
shit,
Where is that?
listen,
We're all.
you know
Okay.
what other demo dropped?
What?
Sold that 2.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
Two?
Yes.
Two.
Happening. Sold that 2.
Wow! Look at that. Summer
It's,
I got Clan
2020.
Wars and Revolutions. If anybody wants to play.
Oh shit! Sorry, everybody on the podcast. Steam decided to have sounds on when I hit the trailer, and it opens up with an explosion.
What game was it? Sorry, what game were you guys talking about?
Sold that too.
You ever played Soldat, Ryan, back in the day? Like
Maybe, I don't know.
2001, 2002?
It doesn't look that much better. It's like
It doesn't, but
partial 3D.
Like it?
it does not. But
Stop turning on sounds.
it
Sold
feels
that.
really good.
I can't watch
How do you
trailers
spell
on
it? How do
Steam.
you sell it? Spell it.
SOLD.
Not all at once. One of
Okay,
you.
all right. Q
No, damn it.
is silent. Type it
Okay,
in.
got it. I typed it silent. Okay,
Okay. All right. Yeah. Type a silent Q.
done.
All right.
That's Alt 256.
SOLDAT 2, and then a silent 6 at the end.
Is
DAT. That doesn't pull anything up.
SOLDAT 2.
SOL.
Yeah.
DAT.
DAT 2.
D is
There you
in
go.
dog.
oh my
Two.
god.
T.
Oh, T is in
As in the
Tom.
Boston Tea Party.
What do you think he was saying?
Dat.
Dad.
Soul Dad.
Soldat. Sounds like a great idea.
Yo, I'm into
Soldier
it.
Dad.
The
Son,
demo is only
are you
single
winning?
player, but it
So are you winning? I guess.
it feels real good.
All right. Is there multiplayer in the demo?
No, it's
Cool.
only single player.
All right.
Yeah,
all
but
right.
when the game comes out, that's all it's gonna be, and it's a bloodbath.
So much fun.
Sorry.
I don't have a whole lot of time to like really stream anymore, but I would really like to throw on another monthly routine with you boys, like to just stream a game together once
Yeah.
a month. Just so we're still seeing each other, you know. Community gets to see us too. I still get questions asking, "Where's Terry?" I hope at some point in I hope
And
it's,
I work 9 to 5.
I hope at some point in my life I will be free and I can live my own life and not be everybody else's caretaker. I don't
Fucking
think that
take a
there's
vacation.
I don't think that there's a single person on the internet who's ever asked anybody I've worked with, "Where's Dwight?" No one has ever asked where I
asked,
fit.
how's Dwight?
Yeah, like
we all, yeah, I was like, just last podcast, we were all like, "Where's Dwight? Hey, where's Dwight? Where's?"
what the podcast didn't exist. I said, "Why don't you guys record it and give me the file?" You guys went and played golf with friends. All right,
Like, I'm
this
pulled into a
podcast
dinner
doesn't
party.
exist
Hey,
without me being here.
Yeah, we love you too much to deal with that.
Oh, that's what it is.
I thought that was understood.
Yeah, like it would be an insult to you.
You know, I would love to understand things too, Terry. If you guys all want to just tell me. You guys are
don't like
making
that.
you guys are making up rules behind my back. Like, I thought everybody else knew that.
I
I thought it was implied. I'm sorry.
I
That's
thought
all right.
everybody was on the same page.
I thought you
thought
could
everybody
feel
was
my
eating the
love from
chips.
the distance, but it's fine.
I thought you'd be cool with it.
I don't know. I thought you'd be cool with it. I'm sorry.
You're bad.
Yeah,
Uh,
saw that too. Definitely good demo. 30XX, great demo.
I saw you playing that.
Yeah,
Day.
real good. Ring of Pain, of course. Ghost Runner, which was interesting. It's like you're a ninja cyborg thing. Like,
Oh yeah, that looked really good.
yeah,
Was it good?
yeah. It was like kind of like a super hot where it's like you get one hit and you have to start over. It's all
Oh,
about like navigating the area, not getting shot, like dodging bullets and shit like that. It's cool.
All right. Oh yeah, I have. You said Ghost Runner, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I have that on my list here. My wish list.
Yeah, it's good.
Fall Guys 2, or did Fall Guys have a demo? It's on my
it had a
list.
beta that Terry got into, and
Damn.
nobody else did.
Did you play it, Terry?
Sorry, what?
Did you play Fall
Fall
Guys?
No, I missed it because it was like a 2-hour window on like a Friday afternoon.
What?
And I was like, I work, so
Yeah.
probably not gonna get in there.
I'm probably not gonna get into play.
Yeah, I guess it's still like really early in testing phases. Like they're like
Okay.
pre-alpha right now. So it was just like a 2-hour window
Gotcha.
technical test.
All right.
And hold on to your
But-
pants, everyone. This is gonna be a quick one.
Yeah, but I want to play. It looks dope. Very
Yeah.
up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
Any kind of like death run kind of situation, I'm down for.
Right. You know, we could pop onto Gmod and do some death runs.
Listen, I used to love death run, even as janky as it was.
Yep. So just to kind of we're getting near the tail end of this podcast. Just to wrap up, you know, you guys got any major life happening situations the last like 3 months?
I've lost 36 pounds in a month and a half.
Hell yeah, bro. That seems really unhealthy, but I'm super happy that you're on the right track.
Through Jesus Christ, all things are possible. So jot that down.
Okay, so jot that down. Okay, got it jotted down right here.
Got that down.
You gained and lost 60 pounds in a 3-month period? That doesn't seem physically possible.
Well, all things are
Through
possible.
Christ, all things are possible. So jot that down.
But that's a good show.
I know.
Guys,
Other
watch
than that,
Always
no,
Sunny.
Not yet. Always Sunny. Always Sunny. They created FX created its own network. It's so popular. Then they stopped making it.
Right.
Um,
No, just working. We're trying to like find a place we can live together. It's just been
damn.
exhausting.
Yeah. Finding a place out there, man. That's.
Yeah.
I got a buddy who lives in Walnut Creek, who's trying to find a house out there with his brother.
yeah.
He's been like the last like 7 months, man.
Doing like a house situation or like
Yeah, house. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's been like, dude, it's like it gets to a point where it's like you find one that you kind of like, and then you realize that it's over 7 figures, and you're like, nah, I can't do that.
This dude won a house in San Francisco. Idiot.
I got married at the end of April. That's happened since the last podcast. That's
how many times are you gonna say that?
well,
I
this will
made
probably be the
delicious
last.
meatloaf not but a few days ago.
That's
Even
true.
make bread.
Right, Leanne. It was
Yeah,
amazing.
do I be making that bread?
Working on your bread.
Oh,
I don't know what Alex is insinuating. The way he said bread.
It's literally bread.
Just bread. Just bread bites.
Just bread.
just be bread. Nice
Yeah, I caught the sourdough quarantine bug, where everybody's like trying to make sourdough and stuff. Ryan, how's your guys? Did you kill it? Is it dead?
Sarah, did you kill it? She hasn't had an opportunity to use it. She doesn't know.
Has it been in the fridge the whole time?
She fed it and then put it in the fridge after she did the thing.
She fed it once.
Yes.
Okay, you guys have been gone for like 2 weeks, so it's probably dead.
He thinks it's dead.
But you can revive it. You just got to feed it for like 3 days, like every day.
Now you got to feed it for 3 days to revive it.
Yeah, you'll know when it's good when it like doubles or triples in height like halfway through the day.
So do you mix it
Yeah,
when you put in the flour or the yeast or the flour?
yeah, no
Mix
yeast.
it around. Okay,
Yeah.
so she did that. Yeah, I didn't mean to say yeast. It
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, then you like the next day you'll just dump out half of it and then put the same and wait for flour and
Oh,
water.
then you dump out half of it. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she did all that.
Okay. Yeah, because otherwise you'll get a ton of starter, and you don't want to do that. But yeah, no, I've been on the sourdough kick. I got myself like a real healthy sourdough starter for like the last month now. Feed it almost every day. I take like a break every now and then for like 2 or 3 days and then bring it back.
Gotcha. Eat it every day. What?
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
to.
you gotta clean up its poop too.
Well, there's a lot of people that go back and forth and says you don't have to, and you do. Like, as long if you don't put it, there's also people that say don't put it in the refrigerator because it's a living thing, and you put it in the fridge, it could kill it. But I've never had any problems with that, and a lot of people say that it's fine as long as you bring it back and you're good. But yeah, no, I got like a little jar of sourdough starter on the counter. That every morning I feed it, and put a little bit of flour, a little bit of water, mix it up, and it's good to go. It eats all the protein in the flour, and you just repeat. And then usually on like Fridays, I'll spend Fridays like preparing the dough, because it takes pretty much a whole day to prepare the dough. And then Saturday morning I'll fucking bake 2 delicious ass loaves of bread. And it's great. I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I've also been finding like a bunch of other like things to do with the bread. Like I've been making sourdough pancakes, which are so good, by the way.
Yummy. That sounds so amazing.
I
love sourdough so much.
It doesn't even really taste like sourdough. It just adds some of the texture of it, so it gets super fluffy, and it's the best pancakes you'll ever have. If you like pancakes, try sourdough pancakes. It's so good.
I used to work at a sourdough pizza place, and it was some of the best pizza I have ever had in my
Dude,
entire life.
Saturday I made sourdough pizza dough, and it was so good. So we're definitely going to be doing that too. Those are 2 loaves I made right there. I know, Ryan. We'll bring you guys over and we'll do a sourdough pizza thing.
Stick around after. I'm going to tell you something.
Okay, I love being told things. It's my favorite pastime.
Good. You're going to enjoy it.
Hell yeah, dude. So yeah, so that's been kind of like my little side project, is just doing sourdough stuff. I made sourdough popovers one time. Those came out great. If you ever had like a Yorkshire pudding, that's basically what they are. So yeah, did that, got married, got a house with my wonderful wife. She just got her ring today, by the way. We sent it in at the beginning of March to get her wedding band soldered on to get prepared for like the weddings. Like it'll be done before the end of April. We sent it in March, and then the whole world exploded in like the next 2 weeks. And we're like, oh, and then no one contacted us about this, and we just have her ring and her wedding band somewhere. We didn't know where. It was gone. Like Kays didn't like call us or message us or anything. And then like
Calls begin with C's, not K's, so we won't be doing those.
true. Yeah. Or contacting us also starts with
Yes,
a C.
also a C.
Yeah.
Sorry, not in our repertoire.
Yeah. can't spell it, can't do it. Both those both those are C's.
Also have C's. So.
Man, what do they do? They kiss.
Terrible business model.
It's a terrible business model. But yeah,
Great
so it
timing.
was stuck in like limbo for like the longest time, and then like once some of the like COVID stuff starts lifting, like one person called us that was managing like 6,000 orders that were out, and they call Leanne and they talk to her and say like, your ring is here, it's in this vault, it's been in this vault, it's perfectly safe. We're gonna be sending it out in like 2 weeks or whatever to get it all done, and then we'll ship it to you. That didn't all happen in that conversation. I'm just wrapping it up. But anyways,
Right.
It got shipped to us. She has it now. She finally has her actual ring. So that's a
Now
huge...
you're officially married.
Yeah. Which is great. I'm stoked.
Wow. Blink 3 times. Do it.
I can't. No longer blink.
She's not letting you blink.
No more blinking. Always open. Always staring.
Why won't you look at me during?
So that's been cool. Other than that, and like work kicking my ass, that's what I'm doing. And like weekends come by, and I'm just like, I got stuff to do around the house. I ran Ethernet cables like through the walls and set all that stuff up. Set up cameras and stuff. It's been a trip, but it's slowing down now. Most of my projects are done. It's like I need a couple of shelves for my office just to hang up like the last books and stuff that I have, and we're good.
It looks
Books
dope.
that you're
It's a-
certainly reading.
Yes, I read
I read
many
all-
fine leather-bound books.
I read all these books on my bookshelves.
Read the
I have seen
title.
it. I like Dwight's Place. It's dope.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I just got a dresser so I could jam all my books into the bottom drawer.
To
So
keep
they're
it.
not sitting in a box.
It still blows my mind.
cool that you
your
have a house.
Isn't in the middle of a field, Dwight. How is your house not in the middle of a field?
I don't know.
How are there houses there? It
I
blows
don't
my
know.
mind every time. Every time I go there. How are there houses there?
Yeah.
I love it. It's a cool
There
place.
is now, yeah.
Cool neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Cool park. I want to take my kids to that park.
It's a huge park. There's like nothing in there, but
That's fine. They just love to run.
yeah,
they just love to give
just
them
let them run.
You can't play on the playgrounds anymore anyways. Avery's like, is the park still
Dude,
closed?
kids are still out there. Parents are still letting the kids do it. There's big old signs that says "Do not play on these playgrounds." They don't give a shit. They're like, I'm gonna kill my kid.
It's either that or go Amityville on your kids. Like,
Okay. Alex, tell us about how your life has changed.
you got kids?
I don't got kids.
Alex.
No lie, when I was in quarantine, like I was like, not to brag or anything, but what a time to not have kids.
I'm saying.
Alex over here, not to brag or anything, but
It's
Wow,
pretty
it
awesome.
It is, isn't it?
I'm not gonna lie. Leanne and I both had the same conversations. Like, oh man, thank God we don't got a kid right now.
I love it. So
Yeah, I know. Everybody that has kids, they're all having a great time, but some of them, anyways.
I was gonna homeschool my kids anyway, so I like being around them. So
A parent who likes their kids,
I know, weird, right?
weirdo.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, let's wrap this pony up.
Pretend it's Christmas and wrap this sucker up. Well, Dwight, any famous last words?
I was gonna let you wrap it up. You did that Christmas line. It's like, oh shit, Ryan got this. Ryan bringing out the heavy fucking guns over here. Let's pretend it's Christmas
see
and
you
wrap
all at
this
Christmas.
At,
See you
at
guys in
this rate,
December.
I know.
Right? We don't get something new to talk about. We'll see y'all in December.
Yeah, I hope we'll get one out next month or whatever. But I think we did it for over a year, monthly
Yeah, we just had
podcast.
some. It got busy. COVID. We just blamed it on that, like everything
Yeah.
else.
World fucking changed. Surprise.
Yeah, right. You'd think that we would
well,
have more time to sit down and talk to each other, but nope.
I called like 3 different places where I had reservations, and I was just like, "Yeah, well, COVID," and they were just like, "Fine." Yeah,
Yeah.
we got
It's the COVID defense.
I know. My dad had a. I know we're wrapping it up, but my dad had a
Yeah.
6-week Europe trip planned with a penthouse overlooking the French Riviera for 3 of those weeks. All gone, and he is just devastated.
I would love to regale on a reservation that I have canceled because of COVID, but I'm not quite ready to tell that story on the podcast.
Yes.
But I will whenever it gets resolved.
Good.
So, yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening to the Team Mongoose podcast. Sorry we've been gone for a little bit, but hey, what's up? We're back. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see you next month.
Yeah, we're back. We're doing it.
We're doing
next
it.
month.
We're doing it next month. And look forward to the Team Mongoose little play things, stream plays.
If we do it at the right time, I'll be in Montana. Let's do it.
Dang, Montana, that's a different Ryan. He's gonna sound different.
It's a total different Ryan. You don't even
He
know.
wears a hat.
Montana Ryan. I eat my stew.
Yo, but don't listen to that podcast with your parents in the room.
Unless they're into farming and open skies. In which case, have them come on in.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
See ya.
Enough. Are we off the air? Are we hot mic'd?
Yeah, we're off the air.
God, that's over with, am I right?
Oh.
Get the shit off me.